Hi everyone, this is Ryan again with the KWU Tech training team. And I'm back with one last tip on how we can collaborate effectively by using Command for Teams. One big aspect and big factor of being a part of a team is accountability. And we have accountability both to ourselves and to our rainmakers and team members when it comes to our lead generation activities and our productivity with our businesses. So with Command's activity tracker functionality, we are able to self-report on what we are doing on the day-to-day to build our businesses and grow together as a team. Our rainmaker is then able to see that information and utilize it to have smarter conversations and make more informed decisions. So let's take a look at how easy it is to set up and get started. I'm here in my Rainmaker account, and it is important to note that Rainmakers specifically are going to have the ability to set up what we're looking at with the activity tracker. And as with so many things in our team's functionality, we're going to start in our settings to set everyone up for success. So let's go ahead and select our settings from the drop-down menu. And within our settings, we are going to navigate to our command settings subheader and the reporting category. And the one and only setting under reporting is activity tracking. So this functionality, when enabled here from the settings, is going to allow you to keep your team accountable by setting up a cadence in which they'll be expected to self-report on what they did that day to build their business. So first things first, we need to toggle it on, right? That's going to enable this functionality and allow us to then structure the reminder cadence to ensure that our team members are receiving notifications for submitting activity when and only when we would expect them to. So we've got settings around daily reminders that will go out to our team members and let them know that they need to submit their activity for this day. We can specify work days so that we are only sending out reminders on weekdays or whichever days work best for your team. And we can also set parameters around when not to send reminders with the holidays function. So that will allow us to skip certain days if you do not expect your team to provide information on those. Scrolling down a bit as well, we'll see team member settings individually for every person on our roster. This is going to allow you to enable or disable the activity tracking functionality for just one particular person without turning it off for everyone all at once. So if you don't expect your admin or your marketing person or your transaction coordinator to submit daily reports on their productivity with lead generation and activities working toward building a real estate business, then you can toggle that off here, just with this switch next to their name. Likewise, we can also think about those same workday and holiday parameters on an individual level. So I can set specific days that I would expect Tim English here to submit activity, or days off that can be managed on an individual basis for things like vacation time or holidays. Once I've set up my reminder cadence and the settings around who is expected to submit activity and when, then we can start to take a look at what that form looks like and what insights can be gained to have more purposeful conversations as a rainmaker. So let's go ahead and navigate back to our home dashboard of Command. And as with so many options here on our home dashboard, the activity tracking widget is one that we can add through the Customize button to see this information right here front and center when we log in. So Nina Royals, as the rainmaker of Royals Realtors, is going to have the ability to see insight into the team activity from this widget. So I can click into this drop-down menu and select to see reporting statistics on any member of my team that I've enabled this functionality for. Likewise, I can also change this view from the today view to this week. And this activity tracking widget here on the home dashboard is just one of several ways that a rainmaker can get this information at a glance. But it's also a great tool for your agents when it comes to accountability and actually committing to submitting this information on a daily basis, because they'll see a reminder right here on their dashboard that they need to submit. So clicking that button will take us to the activity tracking form. And here, my agents are going to be self-reporting numbers and whatever happened to tell me a little bit about their day and how I can better support them as not only a leader of this business, but a leader of people. So I can specify the day that I would like to submit activity for. You'll see options up to the past week. In a 7-day basis, you'll have the ability to submit past activity for those days that you have not yet already done so. All of the questions from here are just telling me about your day. So did you have a good or bad day? How much time did you spend finding new clients? How many of those clients did you talk to? And what did you do to find them? And is everyone you spoke with captured within the database? From here, it's just reporting on numbers. So how many appointments did you set on the buyer and seller side? How many appointments attended? How many new agreements did you get signed? How many contracts did you write today? And how many closings did you have? These questions are the same for everyone who uses this functionality. So if there's any other information not covered by these questions that you would like your agents to share with you through this report, then you can include that in the final comment box here, where agents will have up to 500 characters for any comments they would like to share with their Rainmaker. This can be an update, this can be questions that need answers, or ways that they need assistance or support. The idea here is to encourage honesty so that as a Rainmaker, I can know exactly where my team is winning, where we could stand to improve, and how I can best support them as their leader. Once that form is filled out and completed, we'll need to be able to gain insights from the things that we've learned there to really have more detail about how we can better serve our team members. And we find that in our reports applet. The reports applet under the activity tab is where we'll see all of that detail that our agents have opted to share with us through their activity tracking forms. So I will be able to see who has or has not submitted the form just based on the pictures and photos here in the team overview. Anyone whose photo shows up in full color has submitted, and anyone who hasn't will be grayed out. Likewise, if anyone submits activity, they will have a colored ring around their photo, where green means they had a good day and red means they had a not so great day. Then all of those numbers that are self-reported in the form are also found here in the reporting aspect. So I can glance at these as a Rainmaker and know exactly what's happening with my team and where I can support. When it comes to the hours spent on lead generation, the conversations held, the appointments kept and made, the agreements signed, contracts written, and closings held on both a total team activity basis as well as an individual level, including those comments. And that is how I am able to have more purposeful and intentional conversations with my team as a Rainmaker. You are smart with your time. You need to work smarter, not harder. And the activity tracking and reporting gained from it allows us to do exactly that with the information that we need right when we need it so that we can spend our time more effectively. And that's just one of several tips that Command for Teams has that allows us to do the 3 C's of teamwork: communication, consolidation, and collaboration. Right here within the system we are using to run our business with Command as our business partner. I hope you've enjoyed these tips, and there's more where they came from, so click into another video if you'd like to learn more about how Command for Teams can work for you.